I bet you're like me and you want to see some areas of your life change. How do we go about that? That's what we've been talking about the past few times we've been together here on 86 Seconds. And I want to delve a little bit deeper, dig a little bit deeper into some things that can really bring some life transformation in the areas that are most important to you. We talked about incremental changes. We talked about those holy moments where you have an experience with God, where things are radically revolutionized in an instant. And here's another one, but this is probably the most difficult of all of them. This one's even more difficult than the slow process of transformation. This is the one of suffering. Suffering because of disobedience. We want to change, but we don't. So we become almost like Jonah, where God has called us to something new, something different, something changed, come out of where you are and go into a new place. And Jonah balks at that, and he rebels at that, to be honest with you. How many times do you and I do that? We want to change, but then God says, oh, here's how to change, and we don't follow the plan. We get tired, we get weary, we get frustrated, so we go back to our old ways. And so Jonah had to suffer the belly of the whale, and that transformed him. I'd much rather have the slow incremental sanctification, or I'd certainly much rather have that divine encounter with God where, like Moses or Isaiah or John the Beloved, you're changed in an instant. But sometimes even God uses it sounds strange, but the precious moments where he restores us after our own rebellion and after our own sin and brings us back through suffering, and yet through that suffering, he's still working on our life to change. Maybe you're suffering right now, but God can still change your life through that process.